Good morning, dear children. Today we'll go for 1.6 chapter, The Peacock and the Crane. First, I'll tell you the introduction part of the poem, then for the meanings, and then with the question answers, whatever is there in the textbook. Here, the peacock and the crane. And the introduction is the peacock and the crane. Though the character is of a proud peacock, it conveys a moral that fine feathers don't make fine birds. It is telling that fine feathers don't make fine birds. In other words, our external appearance has no value. It means our external appearance has no value. If we lack beauty and strength within, if we have a lot of beauty also and too much strength also, our external appearance is of no use, no value. That means the summary of this poem. The peacock boasted of having most gorgeous tail. The peacock thinks that I am a very beautiful bird and with a very gorgeous means beautiful tail, and which shines in all the colors of the rainbow. All the 7 colors are there of the rainbow in its tail. But that too has its own limitation. The crane possesses colorless and dull feathers. The crane doesn't have any colors, it is white in color. And the feathers are too dull, but he was not affected by the peacock's display of its colorful tail. But it was not affected, he is not bothered about the peacock's colorful tail. He was fully aware of its inner potential. He knows that I can fly very high in the sky, but peacock can't fly. So he was aware of its inner potential and what he was capable of. He knows what he is capable of. Unlike the peacock, he could fly high above, among the clouds and the stars, and witness the beauty of the earth in all its splendor. If it flies high up in the sky, it can see the beauty of the earth from the top. Aware of his blessings, it could happily take the peacock's criticism in his stride. Let us to develop a self-esteem, self-confidence by understanding that it is not how we look, but what we are capable of. It is not that what we are looking. Now from everyone, many of them look from outside very nice, very pretty, but inside them, what is it? Do you know? No. So this makes the difference. वर्ण खूप सुंदर आहे पण आतून त्यांचं मन सुंदर नाही. So now we'll go with the meanings. Here the meanings are given. You're conceited, very proud, vain, arrogant. Very proud, vain or arrogant. Gorgeous, beautiful, magnificent, stunning. Scoffed at, laughed at. Scoffed at, laughed at. Now your fine feathers don't make fine birds. It means what? The saying fine feathers make fine birds is used in a negative sense to indicate that looks or flashy clothes may not be very important after all. Now if that person doesn't have money in his house, but from the top is wearing very good clothes, very nice pretty clothes, खायला नहीं पहला नहीं. So this is what it is. Fine feathers don't make fine birds. If they have money, they are not using. If they don't have money, you think what is going on, you look at them. Now we'll go for this question answers. Let us choose the correct meaning. Read the following sentence carefully and choose the correct meaning. The peacock had a gorgeous tail like no other bird. The peacock had a gorgeous tail like no other bird. The right answer is the second one. The peacock's tail was more beautiful than any other bird's nest. The peacock's tail was more beautiful than any other bird's. Second one, fine feathers don't make fine birds. It means something that looks beautiful may not really be useful. Last one. Now here read the story aloud or present it in groups of 3 or 4 as per the narrator, peacock and the crane. Imagine that you are crane. What actions and words the peacock would you not like? Write it in short. Discuss what a friendly or good-natured peacock would say to a crane. Write a speech in 5 to 8 lines. My dear children, this you have to write on your own. So your next question is list 5 adjectives and 5 nouns from the story. So 5 adjectives and 5 nouns we'll write. First we'll write for adjectives. Question number 6. Adjectives are conceited, gorgeous, colorless, dull, old. I'll read again. Adjectives: conceited, gorgeous, dull, old. Next, it is about nouns. We are going to tell about the nouns. 5 nouns: peacock, tail, bird, crane, day. Peacock, tail, bird, crane, day. Next, find 5 adjectives that end with A, that is FUL, full, B, that is LESS, and then write the antinomies of each. What do you mean by antinomies? Antinomies means opposites. First, we'll go for adjectives with full, FUL. We'll write the words and then the antinomies of that. Careful, antinomies is careless. Careful, antinomies is careless. Word again, beautiful, antinomies ugly. Beautiful, ugly. Third one, cheerful, antinomies grumpy. Cheerful, grumpy. Next, faithful, antinomies unfaithful. Faithful, unfaithful. Harmful, antinomies harmless. Harmful, harmless. Now we'll go for adjective with LESS. We'll write the words as well as the antinomies of those words. Thoughtless, antinomies is thoughtful. Thoughtless, thoughtful. Colorless, colorful. Colorless, colorful. Merciless, merciful. Useless, useful. Useless, useful. Hopeless, hopeful. Hopeless, hopeful. Now here there is a collection of proverbs. We'll go with that. A proverb is a short, well-known sentence or phrase that gives advice or tells you what is generally true. For example, a stitch in time saves 9. It means if one does something in time or immediately, it saves a lot of work later. A proverb is also known as a saying. Here are some proverbs for your collection. Appearances cannot be deceptive. Do not judge by appearance. A rich heart may be under a poor coat. All that glitters is not gold. You can't tell a book by its cover. Clothes do not make the man. Appearances cannot be deceptive means the person what he is looking is not what is there inside him. Do not judge by appearance. A rich heart may be under a poor coat. Now do not judge any person by its appearance that he is looking very nice, he is a good heart person, but under it what, who knows, what he is. Next, all that glitters is not gold. Whatever is shining is not gold. Don't think that the person is very good. He has everything by his face only. You can tell a book by its cover. You can't tell a book by its cover. Now, if a person is just standing and you're looking at him, you're telling, yeah, he's giving you money, yeah, he's having a lot of money. No, he's just showing to us. But from inside, he doesn't have anything. Clothes do not make the man. Now, if the person doesn't have clothes, that doesn't have any money in his house to eat, but he is wearing very rich clothes, very fine clothes, and in the house the children are crying for food. So never judge a person by his clothes. So dear children, you write this in your notebook. If you have written, go through it, check it. Thank you. Have a great day.